Good afternoon. Welcome to Minford High School News Live. I'm Tate Skinner, the assistant principal here, and we've already done our intercom announcements today, but we do have one additional announcement that we want to make before school is out. So we'll do that at the end of our live show here today. But first, let's go to the general announcements. And students, do not forget that Pi Day is March the 14th, and the Math Club is raising money for their activities by having a Pie in the Face contest. There are a bunch of jars in the lunchroom each day, in Lunch A and Lunch B, with the photos of teachers who are taking part. The jar with the most money by March the 13th is going to be the teacher who gets the pie in the face. So if you have any extra change, be sure to dump that off in the jars and support the Math Club. There is a mandatory informational meeting on Wednesday, March the 8th in the high school gymnasium at 6 p.m. Your intent form for College Credit Plus must be turned in by Friday, March the 31st, and a completed application packet is due by Friday, April the 14th. Eligible students for College Credit Plus are going to be those in grades 7 through 12 next year, which is the 17-18 school year. Don't forget, prom is May the 6th. If you do not have your tux and dress at this point, then you better get busy because time is running out. AAA Driver Education will hold a teen driver education class here at the high school tomorrow, March the 7th, starting at 4 p.m. If you want more information about this course, then pick up a flyer here in the office. The National Honor Society will host another blood drive on Wednesday, April the 26th. Senior Honor Society members will be coming around during lunch pretty soon to sign up people who wish to give blood. In our birthdays today, happy birthday to Minford High School student Joe Howard. In cafeteria announcements, tomorrow on the menu we have Tyson chicken nuggets or Salisbury steak and gravy. And don't forget that the salad bar takes place on Wednesdays and Thursdays this week. That is March the 8th and March the 9th. The salad bar has been really popular. They make a lot of sales every Wednesday and Thursday. It looks really good. In the Buffalo Wild Wings daily attendance rate contest, whoever the winning class is will get their reward on March the 23rd at 12:30, and that reward will be Buffalo Wild Wings food in the auditoria, as well as a bingo game with prizes. And if the prizes are the same as the last time, it will be gift cards. That seems to be the popular item this time around. We have 53 days of school remaining for students in grades 9 through 11. For the senior class, it is an even 50. And in the third 9 weeks, we have 9 more days to go. In sports announcements, dodgeball is starting tomorrow for Lunch A. Lunch B, not so fast. We still have the 76ers and the Mavericks battling it out for the Intramural Basketball Association Championship for Lunch B. So their dodgeball is going to take place probably Thursday at the earliest. But for Lunch A, tomorrow is the big day. The Intramural Dodgeball Association, IDA. And we have our teams here. We have 4 teams for Lunch A dodgeball: the Reds, Cubs, Twins, and the Yankees. And I do believe it was Ian Schonkweiler who gave me the idea of using Major League Baseball logos for the dodgeball teams. If there is enough interest in forming a 5th team or more in Lunch A, then I will have an expansion draft and insert them into the schedule. Just have to see if there's interest yet or not. And each day we will update the standings for dodgeball on social media, which is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as our hallway TVs, and here on our new show each day. The OHSAA has a Scholar Athlete Award, and applications are available in the office for 1 male and 1 female student. The deadline is March the 20th, so be sure to take advantage of that opportunity. In our attendance contests, the Buffalo Wild Wings daily attendance rate contest as of March the 6th, and there should be a space between March and 6. We have the 11th grade scoring a 2-point victory on Friday, as well as a victory today. So they have now jumped out to a 3-point lead over the 10th grade. 10th grade, you got to get busy. You guys have been talking a lot of trash about the Buffalo Wild Wings contest. You got to start putting up now. There are still 9 days left in the third 9 weeks, so anything is possible, especially with 2 more 2-point Fridays, which could be a 4-point swing in just a matter of 2 days. And in the unexcused tardies contest, as of today, we have the 10th grade scoring yet another victory, so they increase their lead to 5 over the 11th grade. 12th grade and 11th grade, I think they're pretty much, the 12th grade and the 9th grade are pretty much out of it. So it's between the 10th and 11th, and the 11th can still pull this out. In the unexcused absences contest as of February the 28th, and keep in mind that we try to run these reports at least 3 days behind to allow for parent notes to come in, we have the 11th grade with a 2-point lead over the 10th grade, 18-16. In the tardies and unexcused absences contest, those rewards will be random drawings held here in the office live on Facebook like we did the last time, and that can be gift cards, Mountain Dew, you name it. Also, just a reminder that the numbers you see here at the bottom on our attendance rate contests and tardies and absences, those numbers do not represent how many absences or tardies there were in one day. Thank goodness it does not. Those represent the number of daily victories that each class has accumulated. All right, we're about to go live with our one additional intercom announcement, but I'll share it with you here. First, I want to say how amazing the High School Musical Annie was. I got to see Friday's performance. That's what I was assigned to, and it was fantastic. That's one of the best musicals that I have ever seen. My personal favorites, Chase Workman as Wacky, and Chase Preston as Rooster. That was fantastic. And Abe Heimbach as Daddy Warbucks. That was wonderful. Everybody did a great job. I was laughing and clapping the whole way through. And we want to make special mention about how this was made possible. Of course, we have the cast and crew who actually put on the show, and Mrs. Ratcliffe that did a wonderful job directing them. We also want to make mention of the fact that Mrs. Hayward's class made alterations and costumes for the performance, as well as the art club making the scenery for the performance. So the art club and Mrs. Hayward's class deserve special recognition for their efforts in making the musical Annie such a success. All right, it looks like it's about time to go live here for the additional announcement, and that was it. So we're going to do this one more time. Pretend like you didn't hear this. Good afternoon. We just have one announcement. We want to make sure to reiterate how proud we are of the cast and crew of the musical Annie. And Mrs. Ratcliffe did a wonderful job of directing that performance. We also want to make special mention that Mrs. Caudle and members of the art club worked on and created the sets for Annie, and Mrs. Hayward and her clothing classes also made costumes for the show. So everybody did a wonderful job on that, and we can't wait until next year's performance. Thank you, and have a good evening. All right, that's all we have today. So if anything good happens between now and tomorrow, we'll be sure to cut in and tell you all about it. And before we go, that's my phone ringing, but I'm not going to answer it. I want to say, if I can remember, the phone is causing me to forget, but we want to mention Tate Carell, who has...
Caleb Pennington, stop by the office. Caleb Pennington.
That's the intercom now. I'm sure Mrs. Bentley at Green High School is watching this and laughing. We want to mention Tate Carell, an FFA student here at Minford High School, has earned his state degree in FFA. And if you'll go to our social media, mine specifically, and click on the link that I have provided, you will see the enormous checklist of items that he had to go through in order to make that possible. So special recognition to Tate Skinner today. All right, so if anything happens between now and tomorrow, we'll be sure to break in and tell you all about it. If not, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great evening.